Hi, in this video we will be creating our very first app. The app we build will be a simple app, so it's not too difficult, but it will be your very first app, so be excited about that. In this app here, the app, what it will do is we'll be able to change the background color by clicking on this button here. So when you click on it, it goes to blue, and when we click on it again, it goes to red. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. We'll cover the fundamental tools we will cover the fundamental tools that we will continuously go over in other projects to build this. As a side bonus, as a homework, I will show you how to. At the end, after you finish this version, I will ask you to build see if you can build this one here where you add 3 different colors. So blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. But that'll be homework after I show you guys how to build this one here, and after you learn how to build this app, hopefully you can do the homework project. So yeah. So in this video, in this section, we will cover things like storyboards, graphical elements, connecting code to graphics, button clicks, constraints, individual tasks to do by yourself, and extra homework, so such as this button, the second button. So we cover all those, and things that we cover in this app, you will have to use will be useful in all the other apps you build and things like that. So it's very important that we learn these things here in this video. So so the app we will be building will be this one here. So it's time to get started. Okay, I'll just put that away. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we'll create a new Xcode project. So get your Xcode up and click on this one here, click create new project. So that should come up. I'll just remove this here. So after you create new project, this will come up. Now in this section, we can choose what type of app we'll build: a single view app, a game app, messenger app. But we're not going to do any of those because for our app we'll just choose the single view one. I will cover the others in another video, so click on this one here, single view app. Also, just to mention, you can change them later on or switch them, but I will discuss that in another video because we don't need that at the moment. So just click on the single view app and then click on next. You will then be taken to the next section in which you name your project. So just name it. You can name it anything you want, but I'm gonna put it as a button torch. You can actually call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. So this one is where you choose your team. If you don't have one, you can make one up. So mine is just myself. This is so the organization name is the name of your company or organization. If you don't have a company or organization, it doesn't matter. Just make one up. Mine's called Aeneas. So put in any company you want, and this will be the organization identifier. So this bundle identifier will be unique. Just it should be like put it like that way, so the opposite of the main. It should be something like this, like .com and then the name of your company, or .co.uk if you live in the UK like me, and then the name of your company. So for the language, we will of course click Swift, not Objective-C. So choose keep it on Swift, and if these two are clicked, just make sure you unclick them because we're not going to be using those. So make sure you unclick click include unit tests and unclick UI tests if they're clicked. And if it's use core data is clicked, also make sure that's not, you unclick that one as well. So it should look like this. So and just one point. Important point is that in the no two bundle identifiers should be the same. The bundle identifier is how your app is differentiated to other apps in the store, and this should be completely unique. So do not name two apps the same, okay? Don't do that. You wouldn't really normally do that in something else, but make sure this is your name is different to other apps you build. So just click on next. After clicking next, you will be taking this screen where it just saves your the project. The project you can save it any you want, but I'm just going to save it in my iOS project. So it's a good idea to keep it in one folder. So just click on create, and it'll create it for you, and then you should be ready to go. So I'll just go through the overview. This section here. So this central section is all about the information of the app, the name, the identifier, team, version, etc. It can be accessed by clicking this top section here. So click on App Delegate. So click on that top section here, and it'll take you to this screen. So in the AstroTouch file, it contains our Swift files. So sorry, in the ButtonTouch files, it contains our Swift files. So all these files here are our Swift files. So in this file here, in the delegate file, this file here, the app delegate file. It's how our app communicates with the iOS operating system. Very backend stuff, almost like a compiler of sorts. But this is something you don't really. I won't be going in too much until later on when we're more in advanced and you have more knowledge. So don't worry about that just yet. So this is the view controller. So in the view controller, it holds the code for the main view or the graphic element. It's where the code for the front end is stored and how we connect the two. This, if you're wondering where this is the main storyboard or the front end, so we have the front end or the graphical element here is what the user sees. So these two will be connected to each other, and I'll show you how you connect the two. The assets folder is where we store our images, app icons, etc. Things like that. Launch screen is, well, launch screen. Don't worry about that. And don't worry about the info playlist right now. Don't worry about this. I'll go through that in a later video. So just to mention, so to run the simulator where we practice the app, you click on this section here. I'm just going to put iPhone 8 for now. You can choose what you want, but personally, for this video, just choose iPhone 8. You don't have to, but it's just what I'm working on. So click on this one here. In this section where I clicked on iPhone 8, you can choose all the others, like iPads or iPhones. But I just click on iPhone 8, and the generic iOS device, I'll go with that later. But this section here, you can actually connect your own phone using the USB. So you just plug in your phone and the USB into your MacBook, and it'll show up. But I'm just going to use iPhone 8 for this tutorial. So once it's loaded, you click on this play button. I'm just going to click on it because I already had it set up, so I'm just going to click it, and it'll come up because I already had the simulator running on a different app. So I'm just going to click on play. So you should click on play, and then it'll come up, and it will eventually appear. It might take a few minutes, but luckily it was quick right now. So this is this is like your app. You should have a blank screen as we haven't added anything yet. Press stop next to it for it to stop. It won't actually delete it. It will just stop it. So it'll make it'll it won't take as much memory and space and things like that, as much RAM. So now we're gonna actually add stuff onto it, so it's no longer, so the user now just doesn't see a blank screen. Yeah, we're gonna actually add stuff onto it. We're gonna add stuff onto the main storyboard, which is this one here, the graphical or the front end element. This is where we add our front end elements such as buttons, text fields, etc. The arrow to the side of the white field means that this will be the this arrow here means this means that this will be the storyboard that the user will see first. The rectangle white box is called the view controller. So this is called the view controller, and this is all the stuff in the view controller. So this shows everything that's in this view controller here. This is all in this is what hi. Sorry, I was just saying hi to someone. I'll just say so in this section here, this is in view controller is where we add our buttons and stuff, and once we add them, it will also show up here as well as on here. This will just be a list of stuff. So the view is everything that will be added in what the user sees. So the buttons, etc. The view controller, it's like the whole thing, including the view. So but I'll go into that more later. So but right now, just if you click on your view, you won't have anything in it before this except the safe area here. And what we do, we're going to add buttons and things and text fields and things like that to it. So, and it will come up here. In this section, you will see what the user sees. This is just for like a list, so it's easier for you to keep track of things. So we should add a text box. So so to do that, click on this this box here. This box called library. And this should come up, and let's just write button. Sorry, we're gonna put a button box, not a text box, and we're just gonna put it to the left here. So just drag it and put it here. You can put it anywhere, but I'm just going to put it here. So best to put it here. Whoops. Sorry, my laptop's being a bit so it's acting weird. I'm just going to change it back to put it there. So, but you can put it anywhere. So just put it in the middle, and let's just click on it, and let's just change the text to change the text. So we click on it, but this will come up, and this will be all about the button field. So as I said before, the button will come up. So in our view, so it's a list of all the things that will be in the view and what the user sees. So just click on this one here, the fourth one down, the show the attributes inspector, and we're just going to change the button text to "Hey, our first app." So just put that in. Hey, our first app. And okay, and now just click on the play button, and it should be up. Might take a while to load, but yeah. So hey, congratulations, you built your first app. The button doesn't do anything because we didn't actually write any code for it to do anything, but hey, this is technically your first app, so congratulations. Don't worry, I will show you how to build the others, such as build the other app showed before, how to show this, but I just wanted to for this video I just wanted to show this, that's all. But we'll go through how to build that the previous app, the Astro Torches app, in the next video. So congratulations on building your first app. Might not be much, but soon we will be building this app here. So get ready for next video, and see you in our next video. Take care. Bye.